Hey, wonderful listeners. Welcome back to The Dang Good Show, where we dive deep into the heart of what makes us tick. I'm your host, CDang, here to explore an incredibly close topic that has led me here today, discovering your passion, paths to personal fulfillment. You know, finding your passion isn't just about figuring out what you love to do. It's about connecting deeply with that inner drive that propels you forward, enriches your life, and yes, brings you joy even on the gloomiest days. So grab your favorite cozy drink, settle in, and let's unravel this journey together. First off, what is passion? It's that fierce little fire inside you that lights up when you're doing something that aligns with your soul. It's the thing that gives you a sense of purpose and makes you forget the time while doing it. According to a study from the University of Quebec, passion is identified as a strong will towards an activity that people like and find important, and in which they invest time and energy. This can be anything from art to activism, tech to teaching, anything that resonates with your core. I want to share a little story about a time I spent in Seoul, South Korea when I was about 28. This was more than just a trip. It was a pivotal moment in my life. I found myself mentoring university students under immense pressure and feeling incredibly isolated. Our sessions weren't just about academics, but connection, confidence, and understanding social cues. Seeing their transformation from stressed and solitary to vibrant and self-assured really struck a chord with me. It highlighted my deep interest in social awareness and emotional intelligence. This experience was a catalyst for me. It pushed me to dive deeper into understanding how we connect and resonate with others and ourselves. It was about self-awareness and experimenting with different paths. Yes, there were many detours and also many bumps along the way, but each step was crucial in leading me to where I am today, passionate about building a confident, connected community. This journey taught me that passion often lies in the impact we have on others and how enriching it could be to see others thrive. I'm still learning something new every day, which excites me. So here's something fascinating from a study I read on the National Library of Medicine. Researchers at the university looked at how passion, the stuff that gets us fired up about what we love, impacts our reactions to stress, especially when we're doing something related to our passions. They worked with 55 students who were really into their studies, measuring how passionate they were, how they viewed challenges and threats. They even checked their physiological responses during a stressful academic task compared to a chill leisure activity. Here's what they found. Students who had what's called harmonious passion, where their passion feels like a natural part of who they are and they engaged in it freely, saw stressful situations as challenges. This viewpoint was not only linked to them feeling more upbeat and lively, but their bodies responded better too. It's like having a healthier heart response during the stressful task. It's like their passion was boosting them to tackle challenges head on. On the flip side, students with obsessive passion, where the passion kind of takes over and feels uncontrollable, perceived these situations as threats. This view led them feeling more negative emotions and less energetic. And it didn't do any favors for their heart responses either. This study shows how the type of passion you carry can play a significant role in handling stress. If your passion aligns well with who you are and you embrace it willingly, You'll likely experience stress as a bump on the road to achieving great things. But if your passion controls you, it might make stressful situations feel like walls that are hard to climb over. The key takeaway? Nurturing a harmonious passion helps you manage stress better and lead a happier, healthier life. Enjoying what you're hearing? Fantastic! To make sure you're always in the loop with the latest episode, just hit that subscribe button. Your support makes all the difference. And hey, this podcast thrives because of awesome listeners like you. So a big shout out for that. And of course, I'm on Instagram. Find and follow me at Christine_Dang. Lastly, looking for more information on what we discussed today? Just cruise on over to thedangoodshow.com, click on the episode you're curious about, and voila, access to the show notes. Now, without further ado, let's jump back into the show. All right, let's dig into the real meat of things. How can you uncover what lights a fire in your soul? I will walk you through some hands-on steps to help you find your passions. Remember, staying curious and ready to jump in and learn is critical here. Let's dive in, shall we? Number 1, explore new things. Ever thought about joining a salsa class or learning to play guitar? Well, why not give it a shot? You might not know what you're passionate about until you step out of your comfort zone. I remember when I signed up for singing lessons on a whim. Not only did I fall in love with singing, but I also joined a choir and met some amazing people who shared similar interests. Curiosity didn't just lead me to a hobby, it also opened a new social circle. Number 2, reflect on what you love. Think about those moments when time just seems to fly by. What were you usually doing? For me, it's when I'm sketching out designs or writing for this podcast, for example. These are clues that you're engaging in something you love. It's about tapping into those activities that absorb you entirely and make you forget about the world around you. Number 3, look for meaningful impact. Ask yourself, what moves you? What stirs your spirit? What issue tugs at your heartstrings? Whether it's environmental action or social justice, your emotional connections to these causes can shine a light on your true passions. Take my experience in Seoul, for example. While mentoring university students, I tapped into a profound sense of purpose. The fulfillment I felt in guiding these young minds to find their own paths was a clear signal that I was doing something meaningful. It's these connections that not only define our passions, but also enrich our lives and the lives of others. Number 4, experiment, learn, and repeat. Embracing a trial and error approach can be incredibly enlightening. Don't hesitate to try different activities and paths. Don't be afraid to try different things. Maybe you start a side project that aligns with your interests, or volunteer in a field you're curious about. Each experience, whether it ends in success or not, teaches you something valuable about what truly resonates with you and what doesn't. Just like when I tried freelancing in graphic and web design before realizing that my true passion was in mentoring and coaching. For me, this realization was the most valuable part of my journey. Remember, the journey to finding your passion isn't a straight line. It's more like a winding path with plenty of turns and forks, allowing you to continually adapt and refine your pursuits until you find what really makes your heart sing. These steps aren't just actions. They're the beginnings of a journey towards understanding what truly makes you light up. It's about giving yourself the freedom to explore, the introspection to reflect, the courage to reach for impact, and the flexibility to adapt. So, what's stopping you? Let's start that journey today. Discovering your passion is a personal and, yes, sometimes challenging journey. It's about exploration, introspection, and persistence. But the beauty of this journey is that it shapes not just what you do, but who you become. More you, more fulfilled, and more engaged with life. So take that step. Start exploring and let your passions lead you to a life that's not just lived, but truly loved. Thanks for tuning in to The Dang Good Show, where we dived into what makes life dang good. Stay passionate, stay curious, and as always, stay dang good. Much love, CDang signing out. Thank you for joining us on The Dang Good Show. Remember to swing by our website, thedangoodshow.com, where you can easily subscribe on platforms like Apple, Google, and Spotify to keep up with our latest episodes. Loved what you heard today? A thumbs up and a positive review on your favorite listening platform would be incredibly appreciated. And if our show struck a chord with you, sharing it with just one friend can help our community grow and thrive. Thanks once more for lending your ears to me on The Dang Good Show. Until we meet again, take care and goodbye.